In this video, we're going to be going over the greatest maps in Call of Duty history. Now, of course, this is just in my opinion, and I'm not gonna lie, it is heavily opinionated, right? There are some maps that are gonna be higher than others purely because I enjoyed them more, or maybe they were better for trick shotting, right? Because I'm a big trick shot guy, I'm a big multiplayer guy, so obviously those are the maps that are going to be, dear to me, the ones that play the best in those aspects, right? But I do still think it is a solid ranking, even objectively. I think a lot of people will still agree with most of these. Some of them, I could understand. But with that being said, let's get straight to this video. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see me rank all the zombies maps, but let's get straight into it. So first at number 50, we have Cayenne, or Cyan, I think it's Cayenne, from Black Ops 2. This map was just, I don't know, it was like the first map I remember playing on in Call of Duty, like really ever. Also, the gameplay on this map actually was pretty solid. I thought it looked pretty good. Layouts and everything were fun. I thought this map was, way ahead of its time, I will say. I think that's what I'm trying to get at here. Number 49, we have Backlot from Modern Warfare, or Call of Duty 4, as you would call it. Now, I like this map a lot. I don't know why this map is just, like, very interesting to me. Now, it's got, the Mexico filter on it. If you know, you know. But overall, I really like this map a lot. Number 48, we have Scud from BO6. I actually enjoyed this map quite a lot. I thought you could do a lot on this map. There's close range parts, there's medium range parts, and then of course there's long range parts. I mean, you could use any single gun on this map and be successful if you were pretty good at the game, right? I also think the map looks visually pleasing, especially because a lot of the COD formula games, especially on maps that take place in the desert, love to have dust everywhere. Now, there is a lot of dust in Black Ops 6, as you know. That's a big complaint of mine from the COD formula games. But on Scud, it wasn't too bad. Mainly because it was very open and you could still see. Number 47, we have Contraband from BO4. Now, this map is on here not only because it was probably the best gameplay map that wasn't a remaster in Black Ops 4, but also it's one of the most visually pleasing maps in any Call of Duty. I mean, this map really just is beautiful. Number 46 might be a hot take here, but I have Turbine from BO2. I love Turbine. I don't know why this map is just like so clean to me. I really do enjoy it a lot. I don't know. It's just a beautiful map. I love Turbine. I'm not too sure on the gameplay. It's honestly been quite a while since I played a multiplayer game on Turbine, if you want me to be honest. But I like trick shotting on this map. I think the map is very visually good. And so, yeah, I have Turbine at number 46. Sorry. Number 45, we have Terrace from Advanced Warfare. Now, I believe this is the only Advanced Warfare map, so I do apologize if you're a big Advanced Warfare fan. I do not have many maps, or this is the only map from that game, I believe. There's also some Call of Duty games like Vanguard that don't have a single map on here, and I think for a good reason. Now, with Terrace, here's what I will say. The reason it's not higher is because it's a nighttime map. I don't know if it's just me, but Call of Duty maps, especially nighttime maps, are honestly terrible. The nighttime maps on COD just suck. If this map was during the day, it would be 1,000 times better, and I really only have it on the list anyway because of the trick shots. There's some iconic Advanced Warfare trick shots hit on this map, so that's why I have it here. Number 44, we have Poison from COD 3. This is, again, another, like, city-type map, but there's also open areas as well. There's a lot to this map. Like, there's genuinely so much to it, and that's why I enjoy it. It's by no means a perfect map or anything, but probably my favorite map from COD 3. That might be wrong. I might have another one higher up, but pretty good map, I will say. At 43, we have Invasion from Modern Warfare 2. Invasion is just, I don't know. I just feel like I remember seeing so many clips on this map back in the day, like so many trick shots or something. I may be getting it confused, but I don't think so. I do remember playing Invasion multiplayer-wise, and, I thought it was a pretty good map. Alright, number 42, we have the Azir Cave from Modern Warfare 2019. I believe this is actually the only Modern Warfare map I have on here from 2019. Mainly because most of the 2019 maps are obviously remakes, and a lot of the originals just aren't very good. I enjoyed the cave. This is probably the best map in Modern Warfare 2019, other than one, which obviously everybody knows, but we'll get to that later. At number 41, we have Checkmate from Cold War. I just really enjoyed this map. The plane being in the middle, like you would think it'd be lame, it would suck, but it was actually quite interesting. Added a very good gameplay dynamic. Now, a lot of people would like to camp in the plane and stuff, but there's actually a lot of ways to counter it. The doors, obviously, were just straight grenade shots to where people would camp. So it actually balanced out very well, in my opinion. I thought that the gameplay loop on this map was very good, and although there was campers, especially because COD formula, especially during COVID times was peak camper heaven, so Cold War was no exception. A ton of people camped in this game, but Checkmate had a lot of different angles and stuff, which made it hard for people to camp. Breaking into the top 40, we have Warhead from BO6. The short-range maps in BO6 were honestly masterpieces. By far, the best game mode in Black Ops 6. The normal maps were okay, but the short maps were really where it's at. This was like Nuketown after the nukes hit, so honestly, visually super duper cool, but the gameplay loop's pretty good as well. It was honestly probably the biggest short-range map, other than maybe the art gallery one, but it was still very, very fun. At number 39 here, we have Sandbox from World War II. Now, this is similar to another map we're going to go over later. This is the recreation of it almost for Call of Duty World War II. Now, this map, you're just on a giant sandcastle in someone's backyard, right? It's pretty awesome, I'm not going to lie. The problem is the gameplay loop on this map is not that great. But it is super visually pleasing, which is the entire reason I put it up here, because it just looks amazing. And I know that may be kind of crazy to rank a map on, but it just looks beautiful. So I'm sorry, I had to put it on here. Number 38, we have Skydock from Infinite Warfare. Again, this is another dark map, so honestly surprised it made it on here for me. But I just have so many good memories on this map. This map was so good for sniping. It was so much fun. It was honestly very unique in the way it played, if I'm remembering it correctly. Like, there were so many spots where you could fall off the map, I believe, and it was just pretty cool. I believe that is this map, if I'm not mistaken, and it is honestly just sick. At number 37, we have Kill House, originally from Modern Warfare. Obviously, this map got remastered a few times. This map's honestly just pretty fun. It's, again, one of those short-range maps where you can just, like, find different people very quickly. Very good for grinding camos and stuff like that. Just a pretty fun map. For 36, we're heading back to World War II, and we're looking at the Gustav cannon from Call of Duty World War II. Now, this map was honestly probably the most iconic map in World War II. I don't know why, it just seems like you always got this map when you played this game, and it was super fun because this was the map for snipers. Everybody sniped on this map, which is weird because in the Call of Duty community, you know, especially in boots on the ground games, I will say people do like to camp. It just is what it is. And that was no exception in World War II. People loved to camp, and they had incendiary shotguns as well. People loved to run those. But whenever you got this map, everybody actually wanted to snipe, which was sick. So it kind of brought the community together, I will say. So Gustav Cannon, good map. Number 35, we have WMD from Black Ops 1. I absolutely love this map. I don't know why. Again, this might be a hot take. I'm not sure people like it that much, but I personally really enjoy this map. It's super fun. I love the gameplay loop. I love how big yet small it is because every gunfight you get into is going to be close range unless you go into the middle. But the map is huge, so you can go about it in different ways and find ways to get behind the enemy, which some people may not enjoy, but I personally did enjoy it a lot. So WMD is going to be pretty high for me. At number 34, we're heading back in time a ton because we're going to Burgundy from Call of Duty 2. Now, this map, super enjoyable. I believe this map got remastered a few times, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong, but this is the best map from COD 2 that was an original. I love Burgundy. This is honestly a super fun map, and I do remember playing on this map quite a lot. At number 33, we have Genesis from Infinite Warfare. This is far and away the best map on Infinite Warfare. It's not even close. This is honestly it's probably the only playable map on Infinite Warfare multiplayer other than the one we listed earlier because, you know, Infinite Warfare multiplayer was complete and utter dog shit. It was terrible, but this map was fantastic. It was definitely a bright spot, so Genesis gets a good nod here. Okay, so this is Editing Thrilled here. I'm coming in to say that all of the YouTube video downloaders and everywhere else I have to get footage I can't get right now, so yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to show you guys pictures for the rest of them. I do apologize. I do sorry. Hopefully my talking is good enough and hopefully the pictures are interesting enough so you guys can get the idea. I do apologize for this though, but everything is literally down right now and I want to get you guys this video, so I do apologize, but yeah, don't really have any other choice, so hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. At number 32, we have Exchange from BO6. This is one of the smallest maps in any Call of Duty ever, and that's why I like it. It's just super fun. It's a super fun small map. You can literally run around and probably drop a nuke with a knife if you wanted to on this map because that's how small it is, but it's just so enjoyable. I remember last time I played this map, there was a guy who was in first on their team just throwing tomahawks at people because of how small the map is. It's just super duper fun. It's not like anything like game changing, but it's a super fun map. Coming in at number 31, we have Point de Hawk. I think I'm saying that right, from World War II. This map simulated the trench warfare from World War II, or whatever you want to call it, perfectly, I'm not going to lie. It had its open spots as well. Honestly, this map was just super fun. I don't know anybody that disliked this map. You can kind of do anything on this map. You could run shotguns, you can run knives, you could run snipers if you wanted to, you could run ARs, like anything you wanted you could run on this map. And that's why I think it was so enjoyable and probably the best map on World War II, unless I have one ranked higher, but I don't think I do. Cracking into the top 30, we have Jungle from Black Ops 1. Now, I love Jungle, but it has problems like that other CODs have. Some Call of Duties it's a little too dark. Like, I thought it looked great in Black Ops 4, which, you know, hearing that for me is crazy because I'm a Black Ops 4 hater. But Jungle overall is just a very well-designed map. It is beautiful in some of the games, and it just flows incredibly in all of them. I mean, it's a super fun map to play. If you've never played on Jungle, you're honestly missing out. At number 29, we have Strike from Modern Warfare. Obviously, this is a pretty iconic map. It's fun, you know, don't get me wrong. I just don't think it is going to be super high for me. But Strike, of course, is an iconic map. It's super fun. This wasn't the one that had the iconic trick shots on it, I don't believe. But it was just a fun map, you know, very well designed, everything like that. Number 28, another iconic map from Modern Warfare. We have Crash. Now, I probably only have this on the list because of how iconic it is. I'm going to be honest, I don't like Crash. I don't really think it's a fantastic map to play on, and I personally never really vote for it when it comes up. I'm not the biggest fan of Crash, but it is iconic, which is the reason it made it this high. Number 27, we are heading... Wait, 27, did I say? Yeah, okay. Number 27, I am correct. We are heading into 2025 for Blackheart. Blackheart is one of the new maps in Call of Duty Black Ops 7, and boy, is this map not only beautiful, plays amazing, but it's just awesome. Everything about this map is sick. It's so cool. Again, another map where you can use pretty much any gun. The only gun you might struggle on is shotguns, but if you know how to play correctly, you could probably get them done as well on here. But this map, honestly, is just beautiful and plays so well. I love Blackheart. Number 26, we have a map known for its innovation, I would say, and that's got to be HQ from Call of Duty World War II. Now, this pretty much just took the headquarters and let you play in the headquarters, right? Like, that is what it was. And the headquarters were already something that was beautiful. Like, people loved sitting in the headquarters and stuff. And when they made it a map, it was like, wow, this is pretty cool. The place we're in all the time now is a map. You know, everybody knows this map. You can't not know the map because you're in it literally all the time. And so it honestly was just beautiful. And they need to bring back something like headquarters again. Maybe not even as a map, but like something to sit in. That's honestly beautiful, to open supply drops, to do whatever, talk with people. It was sick. Bring back headquarters. It was awesome. At the halfway mark at 25, we have Carrington. Originated from COD 1. This map has been remade a bunch of times. Honestly, it is an iconic map. It is the first iconic map in any Call of Duty because it is from COD 1. And this map, honestly, plays very well. I'm going to be honest. It does play very well. Carrington is a really, really fun map. I think it's awesome. So, yeah, there's a reason it's been remade so many times. Number 24, another map that's on here more because it's iconic and not because I think it's really that amazing. But I'm going to have to go with Firing Range. I don't really believe Firing Range is that great of a map to play, but it is iconic. And it's still better than a lot of maps. I just think Firing Range is a little bit overrated. That's why I don't have it higher. It's fun, but yeah, there's definitely a lot better. At number 23, we have Dome from Modern Warfare 3. Obviously, there was an iconic clip hit on this map from Phase Jev. If you know, you know. I'm pretty sure that was this map. If I'm wrong, you know, correct me. But yeah, this map, another one that was just fun, you know. And this was back in the day where the maps placed in the desert, you know, didn't have a dust storm every 5 seconds, so it was nice. Overall, just fun gameplay as well and good design. Number 22, a map that honestly I didn't care for multiplayer-wise, but for trick shotting, oh, was it a beauty. We have Summit. Summit, honestly, is a beautiful map. Like, it looks good, right? I did not really like the gameplay loop when it came to multiplayer online and stuff, but when it came to trick shotting, oh boy, was this map good. I'm telling you, I'm a big trick shotting guy, so obviously there is going to be a lot of trick shotting maps that are boosted because of that. This map is honestly fantastic for trick shotting, but not really that amazing for multiplayer, I will say. Number 21, we are once again coming back to 2025, which we have Black Ops 7 again. We have Flagship. This map, I think, has kind of shocked everybody. Everybody, when they played Flagship, they were like, they probably thought, oh, this map looks stupid, because I thought it looked stupid. I load in, I'm like, this is one of the most fun maps I've ever played on. The loop on this map, no matter what the game mode is so enjoyable, and it's like just slightly bigger than Nuketown, so it's kind of got a similar pace to Nuketown, right? But it is just fantastic. Flagship is such a good game, like such a good map, I'm not gonna lie. It's very, very fun. At number 20, we have Aquarium from BO3. Now, this might be the only map in COD history to do good with water in it, so that's a big reason it's going to be up here. The other main reason I put it up here is just how visually stunning this map is. The map just looks beautiful. That's the main part. And the gameplay loop is honestly pretty good. Is it the best? No, but it is very, very good. And the map looks beautiful, right? So that's why I have it this high. Number 19, we're staying with BO3. By the way, we're in the top 20, obviously, if you can't tell. We are going to Breach. Breach is such a good map for so many reasons. Every objective game mode on this map feels fresh. Like if you're playing hardpoint, when the hardpoint switches, it's like you're in a new map every single time, and it's honestly beautiful. All three parts feel separated but connected at the same time. You could use any gun on this map genuinely and do amazing. This map is one of the best of all time for trick shotting. It is beautiful. So many Pro League plays have been made on this map. Search and destroy clips have been made on this map. Honestly, it's just very good in a lot of ways. But I will say sometimes this is the only map really on BO3 where people camped, and so that's why it knocks it down a little bit. Plus, visually, it's not visually the best, but other than that, it plays very well. For number 18, we're sticking with BO3 here, and we're actually going to a DLC map, which is going to be Splash. I don't know how this map hasn't been remade, because this map wasn't even made for jetpacks. Like, this is a boots on the ground map. I don't know why this hasn't been remade. This map is so much fun. I'm begging they add this to BO7. Splash is probably the most visually pleasing map out of any map we've ever had. Yes, I'm saying it. That might be crazy, but it is the most beautiful map. It plays pretty well as well. The only complaint I really have is it's kind of a little big. I wish it was a little bit smaller, but other than that, it's a fantastic map. Number 17, we are back on Black Ops 7. We have Exposure. Now, if you watch my video on Black Ops 7, you know I'm a massive fan of Exposure. I said after 3 days of the game being out, Exposure is a classic map already, and I still agree. This map is a classic and should be remastered in multiple Call of Duties to come. I think Exposure is a beautiful map, both visually and gameplay-wise. There's not much wrong with it. I think it's a really great map. It's just the ones ahead of it I do think are better, but this map is honestly fantastic, and it's already a classic. Number 16, we have Terminal. Now, Terminal, the reason it is this high or this low, depending on who you are, is because of the clips, right? Now, I personally think the gameplay-wise, other than sniping on this map, just really isn't all there. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care for the gameplay on Terminal. It's decent. It's not anything crazy, but I do think the reason I put Terminal this high is because of all the amazing clips you've seen on Terminal. Also, the map does look beautiful, of course. It's just an iconic map, and I do enjoy Terminal, but it's just not really for anything other than sniping, it feels like. So that's why it's not as high. Starting off our top 15, we have Standoff from BO2. Again, iconic map, trick-shotting map. Multiplayer-wise, I mean, there's one part of the map that just literally nobody goes to, like behind the buildings and everything. Nobody goes to that side of the map, let's be honest. But it is still a decent map for multiplayer. I'm not going to act like it's amazing because I really only put it on here for the window shot, if you want me to be honest. Just an iconic shot, super iconic. And every time I load up Black Ops 2, I have to go trick shot on this map because I can never hit the window shot, and it's pissing me off. I want to hit the window shot so bad, and I just haven't been able to hit it. So yeah, but Standoff, iconic map for sure. Number 14, we're actually going back to 2024, and the second best map from Black Ops 6, which is Babylon. I mean, this map is just non-stop action. It's super fun, but it's like almost the perfect small size map. Like, I'm not gonna say the perfect size because obviously around that Nuketown flagship, that's like the perfect size for a map. But this is the perfect size for a small map because you can still get streaks on here. Like, you can go off on here. It's just this is more for non-stop action. You want camos, you play Babylon. Like, you could finish with 80 kills on this map. You're gonna have 70 deaths. But you can finish with 80. I mean, you're not going to have that many if you're good, obviously. But you get what I'm saying. You're going to have a lot of deaths no matter what on this map. But it is super fun, and it's just high-paced action. Good for camos. Number 13, we have Hunted from Black Ops 3. Hunted is just, again, one of those maps that is visually super pleasing. It is one of the most visually pleasing maps we've ever had in COD history. Again, another map that actually does water well. I didn't realize how good the water was on this map, too, when I was talking about Aquarium. The water on this map is fantastic. This map has a lot of iconic moments. This map has a lot of iconic moments for me personally. It has my highest team deathmatch kill game ever. I dropped 84 kills in a team deathmatch game on Hunted. Yes, I know that sounds crazy, but if you want a little bit of context, It was one of those glitch lobbies where nobody could join, and it was me and my two friends, and they were both sniping. One of them, I will say, is pretty bad. The other one was still sniping, and so, yeah, it ended up me getting my score streaks over and over and over again, and it just kept killing their entire team. So, yes, that's how I got 84 kills on this map. But still, that's probably a record I'll never beat. It's honestly insane. But anyway, again, just gameplay-wise, super good. Every part of the map gets utilized on here. It's just beautiful. Very beautiful map. Number 12, we are actually heading back to Black Ops 6. I didn't realize how many good maps were in this game, but we're heading over to Bullet. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, this is not a good map. And to the people who say Bullet's not a good map, I think you're not a fun person, okay? Because this map, the memes were out for a long time about, oh, Black Ops 6, these maps are so unoriginal. They're not creative or whatever. We're just going to get a straight hallway. That they gave us pretty much a straight hallway with Bullet. And it is as fun as you expect. It is super fun, super chaotic. It is almost just a straight hallway. There's some stuff in the way, like some seats, because it is a train. But overall, it's a straight hallway. You can get on top of the train too, which is awesome too. It's just a very fun and cool map, which is why I have it this high. I would never say no to playing on this map. Number 11, of course, one of the most iconic maps ever. Some people are going to be mad it's not top 10. I'm going with High Rise from Modern Warfare 2 again. The crane shot. I mean, let's just be honest, bro. Everybody knows this map. It's an iconic map. It's super good. Probably the greatest trick shotting map of all time, potentially. It is super duper fun. But yeah, I just felt like the multiplayer typically, like non-snipers, non-trick shotting, was just not as good. I mean, obviously the trick shotting stuff's going to outweigh everything on this map, but there's definitely way better gameplay loops on other maps, right? It's still a good map though. Kicking off our top 10, we have the best map for grinding camos in any game ever. It is Shipment from Modern Warfare and all the other Modern Warfares it was put in, because let's be honest, Shipment gets put into every game it can be put in, and for a good reason. This is the ultimate camo grinding map. I remember playing Modern Warfare Remastered and Modern Warfare 2 and just getting on Shipment 24/7. I genuinely think I don't know if there was any time I was using a weapon and I got under 100 kills, which is insane. That's not really possible on any other map. Now, you can get 100 kills on other maps. I'm not saying that's not possible, but for every game to be consistently over 100 kills is ridiculous, and that's kind of what Shipment does. It is, what, the smallest map in COD history, I believe. But it is super fun and obviously great for grinding camos. As I said, super iconic, and if you don't enjoy Shipment, again, I just think you're just a person who does not enjoy fun. Now, at number 9, we have another iconic map that's been remastered a million times. We have Hijacked. Now, I'm not going to lie, I do think Hijacked, you know, I get the argument for it being a little overrated, I'm not going to lie. I personally don't. I think Hijack is super fun, and obviously one of the most visually pleasing maps as well. I think the gameplay for everything in Hijacked is sick as well. And as well in some of the remakes, like in the BO3 Hijacked, it's one of the best maps for trick shotting. So there's a lot to Hijacked. It's super fun, super balanced, and looks beautiful. At number 8, we probably have the, I don't want to say best looking map, but the most fun map ever in Call of Duty history. I'm going with Micro from Black Ops 3. If you don't think this map is fun, again, you're just not a fun person, because I don't know how you could play on this map and not be like, this is funny, this is a good time. And then to not only do that, but the gameplay loop on this map is actually fantastic. All 3 parts of the map are utilized very well. The rotations and stuff, the spawns and stuff are very good. The objective spots are very good. This map honestly cooked. It is one of the best DLC maps of all time, if not the best DLC map, because I'm not 100% sure if I put any more ahead of it. This might be the best DLC map of all time. For number 7, we're going to be sticking with Black Ops 3, and we're going to go to Combine. Everybody who plays Black Ops 3 loves Combine. I don't know a single person who doesn't like this map, and for good reason. I mean, the gameplay loop on this map is one of the best ever. It has good trick shotting spots. It's a beautiful map, and honestly, the only reason other maps are ahead of this one is because they just either might be more iconic or they are just somehow better, because this map, you could argue, is a perfect map, right? So that's why it is at number 7 for good reason. Number 6, a map I actually don't deem perfect for like multiplayer wise, but it is so iconic and it is the best boots on the ground trick shotting map of all time. We got to go Carrier. Carrier is just beautiful. It honestly, like, when I load up BO2, it's this map and Standoff I'm going to trick shot on. Like, it's just so beautiful, honestly, to play on this map and to trick shot on this map. And the gameplay loop is decent as well, but again, it's really just as high because of how iconic it is, all the shots that were hit on here, and the personal meaning it has to me. At number 5, we have the best map from Black Ops 3, hands down. It's a reason it keeps getting remade every year. We have Fringe. Fringe is a map, again, that has it all. It is considered a perfect map. The entire top 5, I think, are all perfect maps, to be honest, and Fringe is no exception. It is 100% a perfect map. It has everything. I mean, you can't really complain about it. It's got long parts, small parts, medium parts, trick shotting spots. Looks very good. It's bright. You can see everything. Yeah, there's no complaints about Fringe, and it even transfers to boots on the ground perfectly. This map is beautiful. It is fantastic. It is one of the best maps of all time. And at number 4, we have the best map from Black Ops 2 as well. There's a reason this map keeps getting remade over and over and over again. We have Raid from Black Ops 2. Again, this is another map I think you consider perfect. It looks beautiful. The multiplayer loop is fantastic. You have short parts, medium parts, long parts, and the trick shotting as well is also beautiful. Again, another perfect map. The reason I have it higher than Fringe, it is a little bit more iconic. At number 3, we have the best map from Modern Warfare 2, which we have Rust. Rust is obviously an iconic map for a good reason. It is the best sniping map. It is a great trick shotting map. Again, it's perfect, right? The reason I have it higher, though, it's just more iconic, you know? 1v1 me on Rust, right? Like, that's the message. That, if there's a quote from Call of Duty, that is the quote, 1v1 me on Rust. So, obviously, super iconic. That's why it's here. Now, at number 2, this may be one of the hottest takes I could have in Call of Duty. And people are going to disagree. But if you play this map, you know it is a top 5 map of all time. We have Stakeout from Black Ops 6. I know people think it's crazy, but Stakeout is genuinely, there's a reason they had a Stakeout 24/7 game mode. Like, it's like Shipment and Nuketown put together. It's perfect for camos. You can use any gun. It's just beautiful. There's so many cool spots. You can even trick shot on this map with a game that has no trick shotting in it. Now imagine you put this in a game where you can actually insta swap and do shit. Oh my god, this game, like, this map would be the best, but unfortunately I don't have that, right? But the reason this map is at number 2, again, it is iconic. This is a map that is going to be remastered 100%. There's no shot Stakeout does not get remastered in the future Call of Duties. And again, another perfect map. You can do anything on this map, and it is super enjoyable. And at number 1, it is no surprise. I honestly did not think, you know, it would be number 1 when I was making this list, because I thought, oh, there's no way. I mean, it's overrated or whatever, but it's not. Nuketown is number 1. Who would have thought? Yeah, Nuketown number 1, pretty clear, obvious. Now, again, some people are going to be like, Nuketown's overrated, but how can you argue anything? Like, Nuketown's the most iconic map. You can do everything on Nuketown. It is the best multiplayer loop, hands down by a mile. You could literally play Nuketown for days and not get bored. I just couldn't argue anything above Nuketown, and I wanted to, because I was sitting here and I was thinking, Nuketown's overrated. There's no way it's going to be number 1 for long when I was going through all the maps, you know, because I went through them in order, and I'm like, I'm at BO1, and I'm like, there's no way Nuketown finishes number 1. It does. It does. Nuketown's the best map. I mean, there's nothing really to say other than that, right? But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And let me know what other kind of videos you guys want to see. I want to make more videos on Black Ops 7, but I'm not sure what kind of content you guys want to see, because I don't want to be like a reporter, like just reporting on stuff that comes out, because I did that when I used to do like Roblox content. And yes, it does good, but like, I want to be able to connect with you guys. You know, I don't really want to do, you know, like, oh, this is coming to Black Ops 7. Here's how to do this in Black Ops 7. Like, come on, bro. Anybody can do that, right? I want to show you guys stuff that only I can do. So what kind of content you guys want to see? Because I'm sure that I could make it super good on Black Ops 7, because, you know, not to brag or anything, I'm pretty good at the game. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to head out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. All my links in the description if you want to see, hear more of me, and peace.